Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you guys my tips on what to do if you either don't have a lot of time or you don't like to clean. Let me get right into it. I've watched a lot of videos on this topic and read a lot of articles. There's always fabulous ideas, but I do want to give my personal opinion. In many of these videos and articles, they'll tell you all these things to do if you don't like to clean, but all of the tips are items and tips that would take you a long time to clean, and if I used all their tips, I'd be spending 2 to 3 hours a day cleaning. So I feel my tips, really, you won't have to spend much time at all, and I think your house will be pretty tidy. The first thing, my tip is this: realize that one regret I don't feel you'll ever have in your life is, gee, I wish I would have spent more time cleaning and organizing. So if you need some rest and you want to enjoy your family, that I personally think takes precedent over cleaning. But, which brings me to number 2, which I do think is important. If you keep things tidy and you have a home for things, you don't have to clean as much. Now, I'm not saying my house is the cleanest, but I do feel like I keep it tidy, and most of the time I can find things. I don't lose things. Like, I never lose my keys or my cell phone. We have a home for everything, umbrellas, things like that. You guys can maybe see I have a place that we put our shoes. We don't have them all around the house. We have this little shoe rack, so I keep things in a place. As soon as the mail hits the door, if I don't have time to look at it, I have a mail basket that I put everything in, and when I have time, I go through it. So if we keep things tidy and we have a home for things, that makes a big difference. Number 3, you guys know I get a lot of calls. Well, if I get a call, I might be tempted to sit down and relax, but then I may never get up again. So if I get a phone call, I say, gee, I haven't dusted yet, or I can wipe the glass down. So while I'm on the phone, I can maybe put the person on speaker and wipe down glass, or wipe down my table, or possibly even cook a meal. I've baked cookies, I've done all sorts of things while on the phone. I can get a lot of stuff done. And then number 4, you guys know my husband and I watch Resident Alien together. Well, whenever a commercial would come on, I'd get up and go fill the dishwasher, or I would wipe up a bathroom real quick. A lot of the things that I do to clean are just fast, quick, I guess more surface things. I'm more of a tidier. So these little tips are not tips, it was what I would call deep cleaning. These are tips that just keep your house picked up and wiped out. Recently, somebody said, Dawn, your stovetop looks so clean. Well, the reason why is I keep it wiped up every single day. So I do little things that take 2 to 3 minutes every single day in certain areas that keep my house overall wiped up. For example, on Thursdays, when I do my, what I would call writing out my grocery list and figuring out what I need, I'm working on less food waste, but I sometimes do need to throw things out. I look through both refrigerators and I wipe everything up. I look to see if there's anything old so that I don't have spills in there. So I'm constantly wiping up as I go. And I'm constantly tidying. And I'm also now, and I'll be doing videos on this, going to be doing a declutter journey again. As a matter of fact, I'm having some things donated because it's my little bucket's already filled up. So that's something else. So if we spend our time just a few minutes a day doing little things by picking up, tidying, wiping up, just doing that, that really helps. And if you really don't feel like cleaning, if you told yourself, you know what, I'm going to spend 5 minutes today cleaning and organizing what needs to be cleaned the most, and you did that 5 minutes every single day, you are going to be shocked at what you can do in 5 minutes. Another thing is, my last tip is I do sometimes take shortcuts, and some of you are going to say, Money Mom, this isn't frugal, but you guys know I work a lot. So if I'm going to prepare something, I do have pans I can use, but sometimes I buy things like this, and I'll use them if I'm going to make something messy. Now, granted, it is better to use something that so that you and wash it out. But say if I don't have a lot of time, but yet I don't want to go spend money on going to eat. Sometimes I'll look for little shortcuts that can help me along the way. These are just some tips that I use to keep things picked up. Could my house be a lot more deep cleaned and a lot more organized, a lot less clutter? Yes, it could. But considering how much I work, I think our family's doing a pretty good job. That's all I have to say. Please give some of your best cleaning tips for those who really don't like to clean in the comments below. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye.